Group of concerned fathers in Las Vegas taking school safety into their own hands with the permission of community leaders. It's called the Dads in Schools organization. They aim for violence prevention through a physical presence on campus.
Yeah, and in the wake of 27 school shootings in America just so far this year, they say their mission is more urgent than ever. Joining us to explain is pastor and founder of Dads in Schools, Troy Martinez. Thank you for being with us. First, talk to us about what you do on campuses and about your approach. You call it prevention through presence.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. The Dads in Schools presence, being on a school campus, especially during an uptick in violence in our local schools, and we've seen those same upticks in other schools and across our nation, makes the children feel safer, makes the teachers and staff feel safe, and it also empowers the men to be a barrier in case there were to be someone that was hostile or violent or trying to attack our children.
So can you talk about what happened last Tuesday? You were in place at Ann Lynch Elementary School, apparently when news broke of the shooting. I believe the shooting happened on Wednesday, in fact. So
Tuesday.
It was Tuesday? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry, it was Tuesday. So what impact does it have on your mission?
So literally, while we were out at this Lynch Elementary School that had requested our presence because of past violence and some other issues, they began to get a breaking news story. We actually had your affiliate that was out there covering the story about how dads can protect children. And literally we saw the reporter tear up, and we asked what was wrong. And through her earpiece, she was getting the news feed that children are being shot and killed and teachers in Texas. And it was very frightening for all of the people there.
Talk to us about the work that you do too. You work with Homeland Security fusion centers and with local law enforcement. How do you work with them?
So we want to get the word out that parents and community leaders and just any individual can partner with their fusion center. The federal government after 9/11 created these fusion centers to warn the public of threats. We had just been briefed about a few days before the Texas shooting to expect a copycat mass shooting because of what had happened in Buffalo, New York. So we were positioned to guard the gates, guard the doors, and have men at the intersection so that we could be several layers of protection before anyone with hostility could even get close to that school.
So it's in the name of your group. Why is your organization specific to dads and male role models?
Well, I can tell you one thing. These mass shooters and people that take advantage of children and use a weapon like this, they're cowards. And when they see grown men in uniform posted up, it's a deterrent. And we want to make sure that we give men an opportunity to be part of these children's lives. And some of these children don't have a parent at home, a male role model at all. And we want to make sure that they have at least that opportunity for a portion of their day and to feel safer.
I'm sure people are watching this at home, some of them, and saying, hey, I want to get involved. And you are actually looking for more volunteers. So what are the qualifications you're seeking? And do you have to be in Las Vegas? Can you be anywhere?
This model is replicable, so someone could do it in their own community. And for our community, you go to our website, dadsinschools.com, and you sign up. You do take an FBI background check, and you get some orientation so that you know about basic safety, especially of a school. And after that, you just have to be available. And I think that's the big takeaway. We need men that will be available to protect these schools. People are disappointed that the government, even law enforcement, is taking criticism. So why not the dads stand up and be a part?
Are you guys armed when you're on campuses?
Absolutely not. We're taking, and I've been asked that question a lot. People say, how could you go out there and risk your life and put yourself in between potential danger? And I ask them this question: what about the 4-year-old preschooler? What about the 5-year-old, the 8-year-old? What about that 20-something-year-old teacher? They're not armed. They don't have a flak jacket. If they're there serving our children, why not us dads?
And you said that your model can be replicated. Do you have any chapters in other cities, or would you be able to advise someone who wanted to start a chapter?
we've already been contacted by a variety of states that want to do this, and yes, we can assist them. And our school district gets the 5th largest in the nation, and so they're our partner. We've been lobbying since last year to get this program district-wide with over 300,000 students, 40,000 staff. It's a big school district, so this school district and the Dads in School locally can help any city across the nation.
Of course, Troy, so many parents are watching right now. Not every dad has the option to leave their job or leave is what they're doing to make sure that their kids are safe at school. But on that note, it's probably the most important thing in anyone's life to make sure that their kids are safe in school. So in addition to what you're doing, do you think there's any legislation that can be implemented that could maybe perhaps not make it so that dads are needed outside of the campus of where their kids are going to school?
I think it's reasonable to expect from the government and in our education system to have basic safety, 1 or 2 points of entry, to have personnel there. Times have changed. There was a time where a fist fight was just a fist fight. If I had to protect my little brother, that's what I would do. But, then your mom would come and say, you better behave. Those days are gone. Now we have people with guns, with AR-15s. We got, people that will just do some crazy stuff. So we absolutely need to put basic safety, and the government does have a role to play, and they should allow dads to be there to assist with that.
For more information on Dads in Schools, our viewers can visit dadsinschools.com. And Troy Martinez, thank you so much for being with us this morning.